Pray to God this thing doesn't burn up and crash like my computer, not the ship. Okay,
Yeah.
first attempt at going to space. Take one. Whoop. Not the most spectacular start, but we're airborne. Just got a little bit of thrust.
Yeehaw.
Let's see, I am at a 40-degree angle. I need to shallow that a little bit. There we go. I'm going to keep accelerating. So we'll bring her down to about a 10-degree angle so she'll accelerate. 1 hour of atmo fuel. 50% atmosphere and dropping. I don't know what space is actually at altitude-wise in this game, in this particular moon.
I'm not sure either. I think if you hit X, it'll show you a trajectory angle of the ship. If you hit it 3 or 4 times, it'll show you a couple of different views.
Ah, that's
And
interesting.
there's one that's like a long view. They'll actually show you like your orbital and all that. That's pretty much the main one everybody goes.
Long range trajectory.
Yeah. Man, this is so awesome. Look at this. Look at that view off to the right, man.
I already see the
Is that
curvature of the moon.
Alioth? Yeah, is
Yep.
that Alioth, I guess? It's the home world. And there's another moon off to the left of it, underneath the sun. Man, that's so awesome. This
So here,
game, man, is...
so this will be the question: is there a button I have to hit to do the space thrust?
No, they should automatically kick in once you go
Okay,
into space.
that's what I was hoping.
At least that's what I've seen. I haven't heard anybody say they do anything else different.
14% atmo. We're losing speed.
You have to angle down. You got to keep up enough speed and climb high enough, I guess.
I can level
May not,
out. We'll get all kinds of speed.
may not have enough to get up to the space, buddy. We need a couple more engines.
According to this, it's just I'm just gonna nose straight down into the ground, according to this
Yeah.
velocity thing. But
Because what do you call that? We're descending.
yeah, I'm picking up speed. I'm gonna vomit comet this thing.
Burn it up.
All right, I'm about to go to cockpit view because I got to make sure I'm checking my numbers because I don't want to stall. Flat spinning in this beast is rough.
You know, we're at 4,200 in atmosphere. We ought to start hitting space at some point.
Oh, there it goes for a split second, and then it quit.
Yeah. Yeah, I said we had just a couple more engines because clearly we're going to need more power because this thing's not even loaded. We're going to need it full of fuel and stuff, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw engines out.
Well, it's a math game. Um, I just needed to know. Go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby, go.
So close. Look, there's the engine. There's the engine.
Did you hear him kick on?
Yep, there. I see them kicked on. I'm on the third person, but you're following again. Yep, you can't. It's not going to make it.
That's a large space engine, dude.
Well, you know what?
But
But
you
the
notice
space engine's not kicking in. That's not the problem. It's your atmospheric engine. You need more atmospheric engines. Yeah, you're falling now, buddy. We're just gonna hit the ground here in a second. You might want to nose down and power up.
I'm at max throttle, by the way.
Yeah, but you
But
need to
that I
nose down.
stalled out. That's what I was saying. It was.
There we go.
Oh, I forgot I could do that. Okay, we got this, dog. We got this.
What do we got?
So we're gonna pick up some speed.
Did you realize you're only at quarter speed the whole time?
No, no, but I have a way to cheat. 500.
And do you show the tiles on the ground in your mini map?
No, not right now. Why?
Huh, mine are on, but I don't remember turning them on when I logged in. I was wondering if they changed it so it defaulted to that when you log in. But I may have hit the button and didn't realize it.
Let's see. So let's see what we can do.
How
We're gonna go
fast
to
are
a
we going?
15 or 30 degree attitude. Whoop. This thing likes to nose climb. Uh-huh. Yes. She likes to nose climb, and I don't know why. I bet if we put huh.
We need at least four more of these engines. Or a couple of larges, just three larges or something. Oh, you gonna catch it? Here we go. Looks like you might catch it. You got it, buddy. Look at there. hacker.
Kerbal Space Program for the win.
You did it. Now we're in space, buddy. It's all up to you. How fast you going?
Oh God, 1,000 kilometers an hour in climbing.
Yeah. So
Let's
we're
not
gonna
break
start
orbit.
there.
That would be
Yeah.
bad. Okay. Oh, did you hear me break the sound barrier?
No, I didn't, but that's crazy that it
Because
does
I'm in,
that.
because we were still low atmo. That was funny.
I don't have my sound turned up though, so it's not that it probably didn't play it for. I just didn't hear.
Oh God, we're getting to like warp speeds there.
Yeah, you're over 2,000 because of the light stream, or 1,600 or something like that. I think it's 1,500 or 2,000. You start seeing the stars stream like that. Yeah, we might want to start figuring out some kind of re-entry without killing ourselves. This is intense, bro. We're in space. What do you think about them apples? Look at that. That's awesome, man.
That's why I put a retro thruster on here. Hear it as we come back down out of the sound barrier. Hear 'em, all the things shaking. Did I just atmo skip? Yeah, I just atmo skipped. Oh God, that just made my day right there, baby.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh, that's why everybody's using wings. Because you can atmo skip. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy.
There you go. I think we got to add a little bit more thrust.
Nah,
Yeah,
it'd be strong.
we'll see. We'll try. Look at that, though. You're like, this is cool, man. This is like we're like a satellite just orbiting. This is what aliens see when they come to Earth. See
This is
how
hard to do
awesome.
backwards.
Yeah. See how awesome it would be just go. Wow. We don't have fucking flight, space flight in 2020. Oh hell yeah, we're almost on the side of the planet, dude. We're just gonna move the planet today. Oh hell, where we going now?
I had to be aggressive because
Our base is going. The base is back behind us.
let me
But
level
it's
out.
7 o'clock. Got that bow engine
Apparently,
going.
space fuel is way more efficient
Yeah,
than planet fuel, which makes sense. I mean, there's no once you get outside of the atmo, there's a lot less drag on your because the drag ratio went to like 0 till it hit the atmo. So I can
I
actually
think the max you do in space is like 30,000. So the
Jesus.
faster you can get, yeah, the faster you can get to 30,000, and the faster you can break from 30,000 is what you want. If you're not going to put a warp drive on your ship. The only issue about a warp drive I'm not sure about is like where you come in on whatever planet you're going to come in on. Does he always come in the same spot? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
does it, or is it like from what angle you approach the planet?
I don't
Because
know,
if you,
but 500,000 outside the planet is uh, safe zone. So if you around here now, once you get out further, that's not necessarily the case.
that's what I'm saying though. So when we go to travel somewhere else, and we go to warp there, because I'm sure we're gonna have
Uh,
to warp in at that point.
the
Are we
only
gonna
way we're
warp
gonna make
into a
it
fucking
back is to
Gay
Atmos.
camp.
Hey, the only way we're gonna make it back is to Atmos skip again.
And we'll do it ever. I don't care. I'm just telling you.
No, the only way we're making it back to our base with the fuel I have in Atmo is to Atmo skip again.
Oh wow. Well, I do have a little bit of. I got about 100 points of fuel on me, so I knew I should have left it full. That's not a whole lot of fuel.
uh, well, I mean, technically, okay. Let me rephrase that. So for us to make it back in less than an hour, I'm gonna have to Atmos skip again. I can cruise at about 220 kilometers and have 4 or 5 hours of fuel, right? But the issue there being 0.6 AU or SU at 200 kilometers an hour, and that's straight through the planet, not going around.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna take a minute.
Why am I not accelerating? Oh, because I'm already in. Alright.
There's a thing I think hitting like Alt R or something in your cockpit will like change the like the travel mode and the different things. Supposedly are there different buttons you can hit to change your HUD around, but I don't know if that's scripting or what. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the HUD looked the same as far as the graphics, but they were bringing up different little windows and closing them over there on the little. It was like off in the bottom right hand corner instead of at your feet. Of course, it may just be the different types of chairs and all. Man, this is intense, dude.
Yeah.
Especially when you're flying overhead like this and you're seeing massive cities. Craziness like that. See, I'd love to. I'd love for us to get to the point where we just have like a massive ass ship, and then we just, fly around. People, they have these ships. These people have set up. I've seen where they're so big. They have three of those survey scanners on them, like in a triangle on their ship, and they land in between three different hexagons, three different tiles, and then they scan all. They're scanning three tiles at one time.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like the meta. It takes 15 minutes to scan.
But still.
Yeah, this guy had it set up like that, and then he would set the scanners on, and then he would go sit in his cockpit, and had a big LCD screen in front of his cockpit, and he had Lewis scripts where he could play video games, like Pac-Man and shit.
Yeah, there's a Space Invaders down by the on the
Yeah,
dock. Yeah.
yeah. So this motherfucker's doing scanning for 15 minutes, and then he just goes sits in his cockpit and plays Pac-Man or whatever
So
for
he sits in
15
his
minutes.
cockpit and plays with
And,
his joystick.
yeah, exactly. And then goes back and checks the scanners. I mean, that's awesome, man. You got a big giant, you got this massive ship, a couple of different large containers, and then you just go mine out these massive loads. There's a guy talking to I was reading in Reddit. He said it took him 6 hours to mine one load, one ore vein. It was like I guess there's like these mother lode veins. Has like millions of L of ore, and that's crazy. We're not even scratching the surface.
Yeah.
So I wish everybody would have stuck with it. I guess they've already bailed or whatever's happened.
Oh no. Cyber's still in it. He's just not on when we are. Like, dude, your refineries have been running non-stop all day.
Oh, good. I hadn't even looked. I just got on was messing with a ship.
Yeah.
I was making a little hover craft that'll hold a small container so that I can fly it around and mine and be attached to a tank. So I got a bigger tank to mine with, and then just
I
fly
wish
it
I
back
could
to the
see
States.
this info right here in this mode right here.
Yeah, that should be common. That should be a thing. I don't know why it's not. There should be a toggle. If they don't want to make it constant, I should be able to toggle and see my damn speeds and all. Why'd you give me third person view and then take all my essential information away?
Boom!
Now we're literally circling the planet. That is awesome, dude. We're gonna circumvent this moon. This is
By the
epic.
way, I'm only at 20% throttle. We're doing 1540.
Awesome. Kick it up, buddy. Let's just fucking skip this planet. We're in space.
I love that sound.
Yeah, that is awesome. I got everything turned up now. I can hear it.
I am gonna back down though.
You just get us up a little higher and then just arc us around the planet at 4,000 miles an hour.
Well, we're doing 2,000 right now. 2,000
Well,
kilometers an hour. It's a good
that's a good
start.
start.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just noticed it shows me how fast we're going. I can see it on my little thing because my little personal speedometer,
It
2200,
keeps wanting to
2300,
point
and we're
way.
climbing.
I gotta deal with this nose thing. Like all my
Well,
ships.
man, that's a good sign. At least it's got lift, you know.
Faces.
And now we're cruising over on the dark side of the planet. Look at this, dude. Look, can you
At
go to third
40%
person?
throttle, I've only got 2 hours and 47 minutes of space fuel.
And go to third person right now and look behind us at that. The sun's gone now. There's a beautiful view of the sun going down behind the planet.
Yeah. The visuals.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
I've achieved orbit. Did you see it turn green? Can you see that? I don't
No,
know if you can turn those on or not, but
I don't see where you achieved orbit. Oh,
the
the toggle.
the vector turned green. I've achieved orbit. Uh,
I can turn them on, but it only shows me the short range. It doesn't show me the long range, but it does show it as green.
I'll. That's cool. Um. Fun part is we're gonna have to get this thing slowed down here in a minute,
I
cause
wonder why
we are
nobody's.
hauling ass.
Yeah, I wonder why nobody's built an orbital space station around here yet. Safe.
Stationary orbital requires Lewis scripting, I think, to keep the elevation proper.
Uh,
Plus, remember,
I'm not.
anything you have out here has to have a live human in it, or all the systems turn off.
That's right. I'm not noticing anything that says PvP safe.
That's because this whole area is 500 kilometers from the surface.
And this is awesome. We need lights on the ship. We're coming in dark and hot, just like the way she likes them.
Alrighty. So at this point,
I think we're gaining orbit, buddy. Going
we're in
away
an
from the
orbital.
planet.
Yeah, we're in an orbital pattern. So when we make this turn, it'll slow down and then it'll speed back up again. But I need to go to this view, and I need to
Yeah, this is
go
crazy.
like this. Look at all those thrusters going off. That's awesome.
I know.
Those adjusters are like real, buddy.
Yep. You could just get lost in space. You could literally do like you talked about me. You could just point in a direction in space and just fly. So we're breaking.
Conservation of energy.
This is man, like the glow around the planet.
Yep.
Really off looks crazy on the dark side. I turned up all my graphics, so except for the shadows, I left all the shadow stuff low. I turned the quality of my boxes up all the way. Totally different looking game.
Every fan I got is wide open in there.
And the silhouette of the ship almost looks like crazy like a crow or a raven or some kind of four-winged dragon.
I kind of based it on the Aliens versus
Spring Break.
Predators dropship.
Yeah, yeah.
The
When you look straight down on it, yeah, it looks cool.
because I thought about actually moving the hover engines to the four wings, so it would literally be like their dropship. But then it the what I ended up using the hover engines for was just the ability to anti-stupid.
Yeah, I'm all for hovering.
So that
Can't have more
so
hovering.
that's one more thing. If you're coming down too hot, you can hold down Alt, tap spacebar a bunch of times, and then hold down spacebar. And as your vertical thrust increases and you get closer to the ground, the hover catches, and it really gives you that soft. Oh crap! Oh wow, that's cool the way the sun's coming through the atmo, and then
Yeah, look at that sunrise, dude. Look at that. And like the ship going, there's like the god rays. Oh man, this is just beautiful. It's almost like a movie, dude. Aliens couldn't have done any better than this. Where's Ridley Scott at?
so you want the good news or the bad news?
Yeah, give me the. Let's go with the good news.
The good news is we're not going to die. Oh man, look at the light glistening off the snow, off the tops of the mountains.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
ridiculous for this level of
Yeah,
like at the point this game is at.
telling you, man. If they push this game and keep going, and it gets funded right, and they actually stick with it, and don't just take off with the money and buy a Ferrari.
Or a Porsche. What was it? What that guy wanted? For whatever studio that was. Anyway. And then,
Yeah, look at that.
Obviously, nobody likes jelly beans.
holy cow, that's cool.
Jelly beans.
What's my run time at? 28 minutes? I'll have to cut this down. Poop.
I have
Just
the
imagine all the people we've
sharper
flown over,
for jelly beans.
Yeah. And if they have V on, they literally can see us go over them.
shooting by.
Alright.
These are really good.
I gotta do some driving.
I got faith in you, buddy. You're a space pirate. You got this.
Blair. So, um, just some advice. Um, bananas, broccoli,
That spool up time on these engines is real, even though I've got some skills in it.
Yeah, it sounds awesome, though, like you say.
I is not insert. Oh crap. Uh,
Well, it's, as you know, hot, cold, massaging milk is not.
Falling quick.
yep. We go.
Magnesium lotion is liquid too.
We got this. So look at this. And now we're only 70 kilometers from the base,
I have
which is nothing.
Yeah, we're back on Atmo engines.
um,
Slowing
Yeah, space
down.
engine.
Huh?
Space engine's still hot. Space engine's still hot.
Yeah.
You're still, you're kind of skipping on the
Oh.
line.
Yep.
yeah, he's on his computer. Um, pickle juice is not
There you go, all
is
engines.
not toxic.
Now your space engine keeps going on too every time you hit the.
Yeah, because I'm still at like.
There it goes.
Not the brain.
We're just on the other side of the horizon lighting.
You are a very strange man.
I like that lake and mountain range right there. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Every time they go, we're doing an update. The game just gets smoother and better, and I mean they're doing a lot of good work.
Like I say, it's like Project Zomboid. I hope they kick it up, keep it up.
It took me a really long time to find that
And what's cool is
combination.
Project Zomboid's modding its Lua scripting and
And I
all
used to
too.
use it all the time.
It's like two games that are in Lua. I'll learn Lua here and before it's over with, become a modder.
You can take Lou into all kinds of games.
Yeah. Start coding scripts and mods. Scripts for this game and mods for PZ.
Well, which
Start getting those donation money coming in.
I can turn off trajectory at this point. I'm in Atmo.
I am old.
Yeah, this is beautiful, man. I can't believe we just circumvented the planet, dude. Dude, we just did 28 minutes. We took off
Dad, I told you
and
about
we circumvented this entire moon,
Yep.
and you didn't kill us.
Haven't landed
Yeah.
yet. You know
So there's
me at
like some.
my launch pad landings.
Look at that one big cloud over our base.
Yep.
What the hell is that?
Oh, our base is way further than that cloud.
Yeah, it just looks like it, you know.
Hey, you see it's that nose up thing. I guess it's because of the way I've scooped the front end. The aerodynamics give me lift. So I guess the voxels themselves create lift. Good to know.
Yeah.
Usually in games like this, the voxels aren't part of the physics, but apparently in this game they are. I do like this cockpit view though. Like
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
the tilted cockpit. I'm glad I saw that ship that was like that, so that I could like steal that design. Because good artists create, great artists steal. So.
Yeah, that's gonna be like incorporated in all our ships.
So do you realize we have circumvented the entire moon, and we are headed back to our base in less time than it used to take us to go to market
I know that's crazy, dude.
when we first started?
That is crazy. Absolutely insane.
Not only that, if me and Ethan really got good at this, right?
Yeah.
We could use this to like hit to drop in on any market within like 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Just
Oh yeah,
go
that's what I'm
up
saying, yeah.
and then just fall. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack, they're right.
which is what Starliner is, where it shoots up and then lets the Earth turn underneath it and then falls down where it's supposed to go.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's awesome.
According to Healthline.
Because it's like, yes, I can't make this craft go 17,000 kilometers an hour, but the Earth turns that fast, so I can get you from here to LA in, 11 minutes. Don't mind the 3.7 Gs it takes to take off.
Somebody's base we're passing over. Some kind of build on the ground. Blow it up. It's a big L. Just write like "fuck you" and the giant
Well,
letters.
thanks for
and
ruining
people
my
fly
video.
over.
I appreciate that. We spent
Oh,
this whole
sorry.
time without cussing.
My bad.
Pachomp, 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 chomp.
On Burns
Right,
back in the.
right. Help me.
Yep, I knew that part.
Stranded on the planet.
Rescue
Yeah,
Wilson
and
and I.
especially grease
It'd
birds.
be cool if you could send out like distress beacons
They're
and
hard
people
to
come and
come by
then
as
be
well
like,
as
Rob, we can take
hot
everything
by
out.
the fried grease.
Okay, you want to know the reality of this though? You know, it was complaining about how short the fuel was.
Yeah.
We use 3% fuel.
What the hell, man? You've been lying to me this whole time.
Yeah, that run was 3%. So I guess yeah, well yeah, because when you get up to a certain when you're in space, if you just kill the engines, your momentum carries you. So all those times I killed the engines, we weren't using and still gaining velocity due to periapsis and apoapsis crap. So
Yep.
gravity assist and all that fun jazz.
And look at how that stuff all worked in this game.
Yeah, and a beta that's been out for 2 weeks. Yeah, they've put a lot of work into this game. They're putting it where it matters. They've had 4 hot fixes today.
Uh oh.
They fixed the disappearing mouse cursor on closing the map thing. Ethan and I were fighting that bad last night.
So that's no good. Yeah, that'd be bad. I like the new waypoint icon too, a lot better.
Yeah.
You can actually see it and all.
I like the fact that I can point at it.
Yeah, that helps too.
Yeah, that was really annoying that your ability to do anything disappeared when you pointed at the waypoint. It like the waypoint is unobtainium. How did my throttle go up?
Just hit it, buddy. You went crazy. Been drinking.
Doo 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 doo.
Flying through the clouds, man. We can't see anything.
Yep.
I like how we don't have radar. We could hit somebody else just flying around.
Well, we have some radar, but oh, that's what I'm worried about is the voxel spikies.
Yeah.
You've already experienced me doing that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I wish you'd have been recording. Watch me go boom.
Yeah,
My ship just
I saw it
explode.
perfectly. You just stopped. Wow.
And then smoke coming out of my aircraft. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, this
Yeah,
thing
there's
is
a spike
officially
right there.
space-worthy.
Yeah, I'm still voting for a couple more jets.
Mm. I'm thinking if we put,
All right, let's try it loaded and see if you can get into space. That'll be the true test.
well, what I would think
Where?
we'd want to do is right at center mass, put 2 medium atmospheric thrusters angled at about 15 degrees, maybe 20, and that way their thrust is up, right? To
Yeah.
help our climb, so we can climb at a higher speed. Because if we can hit 3.5K altitude at 600, our momentum will carry us the rest of the way,
Yeah,
even
well,
if we
that's
cut
what
the
I'm talking about.
engines. So,
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just needed enough to get it up into space, at a nice quick speed. That was our longest part. Was just getting into space.
oh yeah, me figuring out because then what's funny is it's going to be different on everybody because everybody's going to have a different thickness of atmosphere, different gravity level, different circumference, different rotation speed.
What I heard on that is that this planet is the hardest planet to leave from. So supposedly
Small
this has
planets
got
would
the
be, yeah.
whatever. Yeah, so supposedly you make a ship that can leave and enter and all on this, then it'll easily work even better on all the other planets. But they're lighter gravity and all that. Of course, you got to deal with that. So I guess this is a good what do you call it? Good testing planet. And then of course, as
That's
everybody gets skills.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Like I guarantee you, if you got in this thing and flew it, it would be a completely different experience.
Yeah, that's
Cause
what they said. They said you might, you could just get like level 2 engines, and they said that's better than adding an engine on. You get all that
Yep.
extra boost and all, and you don't get all the weight and all of the extra engine.
I mean, you think about it. I've got 15% thrust increase. The engine on the back of this space engine is 6.5 million newtons plus 15%,
Yes, that's crazy.
or or 650,000 or something like that. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, it's like, but even then, I mean, you start talking about.
Goodness, Chris, y'all be going back and forth.
Yeah, this thing sounds awesome. Especially coming in low like this. Look at that landing, dude. You're professional, bro.
I'm learning.
Telling you. Hit alt plus spacebar, you get your little raise there.
Oh, I got enough thrust I can just bounce, but oh,
Oh, don't bounce, don't bounce.
that's okay. I've got landing gear type thingies on this thing. It's like all sideways. Uh, but you know, you're safe to get out anyway.
We did it, buddy.
Anything broken from re-entry?
And we lived to tell the tale. No,
Oh,
man, we
yep,
did
I got
awesome.
one engine damaged. Yep, when I did that retro inverted.
Oh, yeah, it burned it a little bit.
Yeah.